question of upstate, and we talked about it. I know Judy's in support of it where it can be possible, but given the growth rate we're going to experience, we talked about regional detention and what an obstacle it is to get there, but it's probably a real easy thing to do today relative to what it will be in 20 years. So,
and in places where we're looking at significant density corridors and centers planned, that's the kind of, that in my opinion, that's the place to start.
It's a kind of
and you can't do it
forward-thinking.
everywhere. You could, theoretically you could, but practically the starting point is where you've targeted for major density. Why not take a look in those areas?
And we are in support of that and in favor of that. And that's one thing we need to talk about. We do land
that's the
development
one
regulations.
place where I think we talked about this, is that I would support an impact fee,
Oh, yeah.
because you're paying one way or the other.
No.
Well, an impact
we'll
fee.
call it
It's
a
still
user
just a
fee.
yeah.
We'll just
user
call it a
fee.
user
A
fee. You
contribution
can use our
fee.
regional
In effect,
detention.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, as a developer, if your option is taking a significant part of your site to deal
it's
with
consolidation.
stormwater,
I mean, it really
That's
is.
right.
or
It's
transferring the
consolidating.
stormwater to
Sharing
the
costs.
county's
Yeah.
site for a fee, there are many developers who will look at that and say, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
And we're all in favor of that. I mean,
You know it's going to be done right that way, and it doesn't fall on some individual who hasn't done it before to try to get it right.
That's correct.
And which ultimately, if we have a downturn, ends up in your lap.
Plus
yeah,
it's more
I'm
efficient.
digging one out right now.
You have homeowners
But,
associations own
They
all
don't
those
keep them
ponds.
up. I'm digging
Yeah.
2 of them out
I'm
at the
sure.
moment. But we're very much in favor of that. As a matter of fact, about 2 years ago, we actually did a study along Gilder, just because of the flooding issues there. We have pretty much, we know where we could do regional detention along Gilder. So it's one of those things that all of us are in favor of, and I'd like to see a really good discussion on the land development regulations.
We've got an hour and 5 minutes.
Density too.